We got ourselves a stampede. So Taurus is what I literally saw in my mind's eye as I felt the energy behind your cards was a bullfighter with one of those, with their cape or whatever, the thing that they hold, the fabric, the red fabric, and they're like dodging a bull, right? So what that tells me is maybe you guys, especially looking at your cards, the Ten of Cups reversed here, is maybe you got some people who aren't too happy with you right now. And it's not just one person. There's a whole group of people, it could be your whole family, is kind of pissed off at you with the Ten of Cups reversed here, and you're trying to duck and weave and navigate and kind of like smoothly flow between each situation as each bull comes charging at you, each one of your angry family members comes charging at you. You're kind of like dancing and weaving with the punches. With the Ace of Cups, it's almost like turning the other cheek or like answering in a way that is it's like answering with something nice, unexpectedly nice, or with aggressive niceness, and that throws the bull off, right? And then they run by you instead of hitting you. That's what I'm getting for your energy this week. Looking down here. The other thing actually that I picked up on as I was feeling the energy behind your cards was a pile of bubbling muck, like mud and grossness, and it was all like bubbling and oozing, and that's what I saw. So maybe your situation is sticky also. It involves a lot of people who are pissed off at you. It's sticky, it's ugly maybe. Maybe there is an element of, how do I put this? Ugliness to the situation, right? But looking at the actual cards down here, we've got the King of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is the muck. The Six of Swords is kind of like the part that is gross, icky, sticky, difficult. And then the Eight of Swords, that's, I think, the unpopular opinion about people who don't really know where you're coming from. You know, so they don't either understand where you're coming from or they don't agree with you. And you're just trying to be nice about it, turn the other cheek, and just say, well, let's let bygones be bygones. Let's agree to disagree, you know? And you're just coming at it with a very like cut and dry approach, King of Swords, in order to handle the situation and handle each one of these people. On the bottom, we have the Eight of Wands, which tells me there's a lot going on with you guys. There is just a lot happening. Could be a lot of people coming at you, one after another. Underneath that is the Three of Wands. Yeah, it's like a bunch of people. It's random people. Everybody wants a piece of you, and you have to give everyone some kind of an explanation or a schmoozing. Not really a schmoozing, because that would be the Knight of Cups here. It's just that you have to be cut and dry in an explanation about something that's icky, that they are hard-pressed to understand your side of. Let's pull some oracle cards and see if we can find out. Oh, and also, if you guys are enjoying my videos and you want to see more videos, I have a Patreon account. So that's patreon.com/lunardivinations, and I'll have love readings. I'll have monthly readings for you guys. So check that out if you're interested. Links are below, or on TikTok, it's in my profile. So now we have the left turn arrow with Venus and Pisces here. There is a sense from actually all these cards of why haven't you mentioned this sooner? Why hasn't this come up sooner? Why have you waited for this to come up now when it's awkward and it's almost unexpected, unorthodox, or what's a better word? The timing is just awkward. Whatever the situation is, that's part of why people are either just unpleased, unpleased, is that a word? Displeased, that's the right word. People are displeased with you. There's something to do with timing, having waited, and then now it's awkward with the left turn here. It would have been better if you hadn't waited the hourglass here, or ignored with Pisces here the situation for so long. It could have been a lot more pleasant to deal with Venus, but now it kind of is what it is, and it is unpleasant. Some people are just finding it unpleasant to look at. With the mask here, it's something that you're just looking at for face value, and now because of all that, it looks bad. So okay, anything else we want to do here before we pull advice? Yeah, let's just go ahead and pull some advice for you guys, see how you guys should be handling these people, these bulls, how we can help you guys out with this. Any advice here for Tauruses? Any advice for Tauruses? Oh, the moon, interesting. Not enough cards. Let's keep going. Well, the moon with the King of Swords, man, talk about fearlessness. Talk about fearlessness. The King of Swords is like completely emotionless. Emotionless, I said that right? Has no emotion, is cold. So this person is kind of not reacting, and there is an element of fear, either in the background or maybe there is a history of having fear, but the advice here is to ignore it. Ignore your own fear and deal with the situation unemotionally. And there's also something else here about not being afraid of yourself, not being afraid of who you are, and not being afraid of facing the world on those terms, on the terms of who you really are. It's like, because the moon can be your shadow side, the darkness, the things that you haven't really wanted to look at or acknowledge, or were too afraid to look at. Well, look at those things unemotionally, accept them, and maybe that is also the topic of conversation. Maybe that is this part of the circumstance that's going on, is something from your shadow, something that has been hard to look at. And it's saying, handle it unemotionally as you navigate these bulls coming at you. Let's get oracle cards. This is really weird. Actually, let's look at the bottom. We got 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is, you might be alone in this. You might not have a lot of people on your side. It might be all against one, with the 9 of Pentacles. But Page of Swords is, you got something to say, and you have a strategy. You have a narrative with the Page of Swords here. And that narrative, again, is tied to stuff from your own past that is unavoidable and ain't gonna change. Stuff from your past that is what it is, even if it looks bad, even if it's ugly. It's almost like, yeah, this is who I am. It's ugly. Y'all think it's ugly. I don't care. And that's how you're dealing with it, is like, I don't care. I don't care what you think. I don't care that you think that part of me is ugly, because that's quite simply is what it is. That's just who I am. And it might be an unpopular opinion, but it is what it is. Let's pull oracle cards and then we'll close out your reading. Any more advice here for Taurus? Any more advice for Taurus? Anything else here? Okay, so now the staff has come out here, but it's next to Neptune. The staff is bold action, okay? Bold, passionate action, can be sexual. And then with Neptune, that's your beliefs. That's what you believe in. So you're either telling people or you're acting in accordance with your own beliefs, whether it's unpopular or not. And maybe you're telling people too, like, this is what I believe in, whether it's unpopular or not to the majority of people. And you are acting in accordance with your beliefs regardless. So that looks good. With the, hold on. Let's see what's on the bottom of the oracle deck here. The moon again, which is super. We got the moon on the bottom of the tarot, and then the moon on the bottom of the oracle. That's very interesting. You could be facing your fears doing this. There might be an element of facing your fears, but also there's an element of things not going to change. So that's part of why you have to stand up for your beliefs. Your beliefs aren't going to change. So you might as well stand up for them even if they're unpopular. All right. Tauruses, I think that's it. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out Patreon and subscribe to the video. And with that, I'll see you next time.